student, welcome back for the chapter 7 part 1 directing. Okay, we are going to discuss something about meaning and introduction of particular topic, which is directing. Okay, feature of directing and the importance of directing. Okay, so let's have a clear view of meaning and introduction first. First one is the meaning and introduction. Directing means giving instruction and guiding the counseling, motivating and leading the staff in an organization in doing work to achieve an organizational goal. Directing is a key managerial function to be performed by the manager along with planning, organizing, staffing, controlling. From top executive supervisors perform the function of directing uh, and it takes a place accordingly whenever the superior and subordinate relation exists. Directing is a continuous process initiate at the top level and flow to the bottom level through organizational hierarchy. Okay, so the first thing here comes is the directing. Directing is all type of process which are being involved in a particularly everything. Okay, means a top level manager generally defines it. Okay, means they give instruction about what to do, what has not to be done. He is directing a particular individual. Okay, now moving ahead in the chapter we will learn about the features of directing. The first feature of directing is pervasive function. Directing function required at all level. Okay, directing function is required at all level. Okay, so first one is pervasive function. Directing function is required at all level of the organization. Every manager provide guidance and inspiration to his subordinate. Means a person who is working under me needs every kind of motivation, so this process will surely help him to develop him. Okay, I will guide him what to do, what has not to be done. Okay, continuous activity. Direction is a continuous activity as it continues through the life of organization. Means uh, it cannot be stopped, it has to be carried on from person to person. Okay, next one is the human factor. Directing function is related to the subordinates and therefore it is related with the human factor. Since human factor is complex and behavior is unpredictable, direction function becomes important. Okay, means everyone has a different kind of attitude. Okay, so it is very difficult to know what kind of attitude a person is having. So directing is a same how quickly you are going to learn about these particular things. Okay, means you have been directed by the your subordinates or the supervisors. Okay, that's an important thing. Next one is the human factor. Directing function is related to the subordinates and therefore it is related to human factors. Since factor is complex and behavior is unpredictable, direction functions become important. Means every direction function is an important part of human's life. Without this, a person cannot achieve the organizational goal. Direction has to be given what are the pros and the cons of the particular institution. Okay, the next thing is a creative activity. Direction function helps in converting plan into performance. Without this function, people become inactive and physical resource of meaningless. Okay, they are meaningless and creative activities just not perform well. Okay, the next one is the executive function. Direction function is carried out by all the managers and executives at all the levels throughout the working enterprises. Okay, means everything has to be learned by the executive function. Okay, next one is a delegate function. A subordinate introductions instruction from his supervisor only. Direction is supposed to be function dealing with a human being. Human behavior is unpredictable by the nature and the conditions of the people. Behavior towards the goal and enterprises is what the people actually want. What is their thinking about the particular directing? Okay, this was regarding the feature of particular directing. Okay, now moving ahead in the chapter we will come to through the importance of directing. Okay, now moving ahead in the directing, importance of directing. So the first one is the initiate actions, integrate employee efforts, means of motivation, facilitates changes and stability and balance. These are the things which we will be discussing in the importance of directing. The first one is the initiate action. Okay, initiate action. It helps to initiate the action by the people in the organization toward the attainment of desired objective. The employees start working only when they get instruction and direction from their superior. It is the directing function which start actual work to convert plans into result. Okay, means suppose I am directing you to make an assignment, so I am giving you all kinds of guidance and instruction regarding the assignment. So initiate action, that is an initiate action. Okay, so here it's important to how to tackle the particular situation. Next one is the integrates employees effort. Okay, all the activity of the organization are interrelated, so it's necessary to coordinate all the activities, integrate the activities subordinates by the supervisions, guidance and counseling. Means everyone is important in this organization. Once particular counseling is done and the guidance is given and the supervisions are also performed by every individual. Okay, now moving ahead, in the next part is about the means of motivation. It motivates the subordinate to work efficiently and contribute toward the maximum effort uh, towards the achievement of organizational goal. Means here the main thing and the concept is that organizational goal is much more important. Okay, so everything has to be kept in a mind. The next point is about the facilitate changes. Okay, what are the changes of are the actual changes? Employee often receives changes due to fear of adverse effect on their employment and promotion. Directing facility adjustment in the organization to cope with the changes in the environment. Means whatever the changes which are being taking place by a particular institution that facilitates changes. Okay, organization plays an important role through this process. Okay, the next thing and the last part is the stability and balance. Stability and balance in the organization. Manager, while performing directing function, instruct, guide and supervise, they inspire their subordinate in a manner that they are able to strike a balance between the industrial and organization interest. Okay, so the stability and balance are the important part. Whatever the things which are being managed by a particular manager has to be stable and in balanced way. He instruct every individual how the particular work has to be carried on by the individuals. Okay, so uh, this was the last part about the importance of particular uh, directing function. Okay, this was the last important part. Okay, in the second part we'll discuss many more things about the particular things. Okay, so for this video we will end our class here only. Okay, thank you for today.